Humans everywhere, not a single elf in sight. No one would believe that elves and humans used to live together, each race having its own set of skills and strengths to enrich the world that we shared.
Good morning, lad. Fresh bread? It's on sale today.
No thank you, sir. But as time went on and the land grew rich, the elves began to thrive far quicker than humans, growing taller, stronger, and more intelligent, clearly becoming the apex of the two species. Elves had no desire to rule, so we simply coexisted with our human neighbors. That is, until the leadership arose and decided the elves were becoming too powerful. They began sending us on dangerous solo missions that often ended up in death or horrible disfigurement. And now, they oppress us to the point that we could no longer live amongst them. We fled and now we live in secret, away from those seeking to destroy us. But we have returned, and we are out for blood against those who slaughtered us.
Fresh fish! Get your fish! Yes, sir!
I'll have to pass on that today. That's the only building around here ugly enough to keep the Lord's keep. I guess some people think it's fancy. I can't wait to burn it down. You'd think with all that power and gold, he would hire a decent architect. Now, what about a way in? Ugly, yes, but not easy to get in unnoticed. Then again, maybe it is simple. That's a pretty fancy-looking coffin. Gold-plated and everything. Bringing in the coffin before the old guy keels over? That's a pretty dark birthday gift. But I'm not picky. I just need a little distraction.
What's all this? You damn pigs, calm down!
Now's my chance. I would say nice fit, but I prefer not to think about that.
What was that?
Someone threw a brick through the window.
Set down the coffin and get back to the perimeter. You and you, come with me to the king's quarters.
Phew, I thought they'd never leave. Thank goodness this thing doesn't have a lock. I was getting kinda claustrophobic in there. That's more like it. I was beginning to think all my limbs had gone numb. Now, what have we got here? Fancy digs. The guy definitely doesn't cheap out on his furnishings. Oh. Is this a goblet made out of rubies and dragon's teeth? Talk about over the top. You know, I think I'll keep it. A little souvenir. Oh, let's see. Looks like I'm in some sort of chamber in the king's wing of the fortress. According to our informant, the king keeps a record of all his current battle plans to wipe out all the elves. Where would he keep something like that? In a personal desk, maybe? What's this? This book isn't made out of paper. It's some sort of clear material. Oh, a red button. The king is vowing to pretty big lengths to keep this concealed. This seems like a secret I should know about. What's in the Four Kingdoms? Some sort of mechanism in a door? What is this old geezer keeping in here? Wait. Is this hair? The king keeps a room filled with hair. What kind of sick... Huh. A woman? Elf? No. Human. Chained in a cell. Now I know the king's lost it. How long have you been in here? And this hair seems to go on forever. A while is an understatement, though. With no windows, I'm guessing you don't have much concept of time. And why should I tell you? Don't mistake me for some savior. I didn't come here to break humans out of their cells, and I'm certainly not about to burst out someone who could just raise the alarm. Does it matter if you're a prisoner? No humans can be trusted, and maybe you're not a prisoner at all. It's just some ruse to trap me. Okay. I admit the hair thing is pretty convincing. Hard to fake that. But if you're telling the truth, why would the king lock you up like this? Huh? Do you mean like an oracle or something? You expect me to believe that? Yeah, anyway, I spent too much time talking to you, and I have other things to do. Later, princess. Visions, huh? And you saw me coming? I'm not wasting any more time. What? How? How do you know they call me Sunfire? And that I'm a blood elf? What do you mean? Why can't you tell me now? I'm not going to risk taking you just because you know my name. My powers? What are you talking about? And what do you mean you'll die? Man. Fine. But one false move and I'll end you far before the king does. Jeez. Don't thank me yet. First, let's get these chains off. Ha! That was surprisingly easy. And now, how do you expect to travel with all that hair? We had better cut it. Yes, it's going to get stuck in everything. If you want to come, you're going to have to let me cut it. Why are you looking at me like a frightened rabbit? I'm not going to cut off your arm. Hold on. You're telling me that this mystic power of yours is as strong as your hair is long? No wonder they grew it out. But you can still use your powers if it's short, right? I see. The longer the hair, the clearer the vision. Well, what if I try to leave it as long as possible? Of course I will. I've given you my word that I'm taking you, and I've already set you free, so I'm not backing out now. So, do you agree? Alright then, hold still. I don't want to cut you by mistake. A sword isn't as good as shears. Alright, be still while I braid it. Then it will only just come up to your ankles. Of course. I'm an elf, remember? I was braiding before I could walk. Perfect. There. You're actually kind of cute now that I can see you without all that hair. The king didn't keep you around because of that, did he? Yes. We should get moving. Whoa, easy. Looks like it's been a while since you stood up. You had better ride on my back until we get outside. You have a chance to get out of here, and you're talking about dignity? Fodder, no more time to argue. Up you go, princess. No time. Just keep still and I'll carry you on my back. No need to be impatient. Don't all girls like being carried like a princess? I'll take those blushing cheeks of yours as a yes. Okay, this window looks high enough. Oh, wait. Let me put you down. I almost forgot something. Just a little diversion. A fire arrow shot into a well-placed tinder building should do the trick. Ha! Look at the little ants run. Now for the zip line. All right, here we go, princess. Up on my back. And no arguing this time. Hang on tight. Hey, not that tight. You need to relax. You're choking me. Well, you need to help it. Deep breaths. I won't let you fall. All right? Man, for someone who had been locked away, you certainly have a lot of grip strength. You're going to have to get used to the sound of my voice. Oh, and when we get to my place, you're having a shower. You reek. Don't worry too much about it. We'll get you cleaned up once we get back to the village. But I have to warn you, no human has ever set foot in the elf hideout and has come out alive. I can't guarantee 100% that you'll survive. But if all that you've been telling me is true, and you haven't told a lie, then perhaps you'll earn our favor and good grace. We will certainly test that knowledge of yours. Come, my horse is a 5-minute walk from here. Think you can make that? Or do I have to carry you again? Good. Let's get moving.